Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. My name is Edgar Mendez, and today we're doing a reading, one of my favorites. What do they regret most? This is actually a beautiful reading. I've done so many signs today. The energy is just flowing so well. I feel so connected. It's actually real nice. Anyway, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing time and space with me. Thank you for giving me, just like giving me your love and support. I appreciate it in ways that you could not imagine. And today, there is an extended to this reading. If you're interested in getting the extended, you can check it out in the comment or description section. Okay, let's take a look here for you. Sorry, Sagittarius. I almost said Cancer. Cancer may be significant for you. If it is, I really do recommend you give that a shot. You give that sign a shot. I recorded it earlier today, by the way. Let's see, Sagittarius. Oh, I want to look as our very first question, Sagittarius. What is the overall energy surrounding the connection? What is the overall energy surrounding Sagittarius' connection with their person? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the overall energy surrounding Sagittarius' connection with their person? All right, let's take a look here. The overall is going to be the Strength in its reverse. Interesting. All right, so we have the first one's going to be the Empress coming through. The second one's going to be the Knight of Spears, the Knight of Swords. And then we have the last one's going to be the Nine of Spears, the Nine of Swords in its reverse. Let's put it right there. And bottom's going to be the Five of Pentacles. All right. I feel like after a very long, dark period of your life, or possibly even a period of your life, Sagittarius, where you were alone, where you've been working on yourself, I feel like, especially with that Empress coming through, this is the most abundant energy anyone can be in. I feel like after a very long period of introspection, of healing, evolution, and I want to say self-discovery. I'm seeing the 16 really standing out. This is the Tower card, right, for my channel message deck. I feel like you met this person. I feel like they came in, and what's interesting is I feel like it may have. I don't know how to phrase this. I feel like after a long period of work and growth and evolution, you met this person in question. I feel like that's the overall energy. You may have just met them, or this may be very recent, but this was after a long period of a lot of work, a lot of evolution, and a lot of I want to say grit, like elbow grease, right? With the Knight of Spears here, I feel like this person was very indecisive. In fact, I feel like there may have been a case where this person was moving towards you and moving towards someone else. This feels, because of all the work that you've done on yourself, feels very devastating. One thing I feel like you didn't expect to attract a person like this, person of this caliber, right? Another thing is I feel like you didn't expect this person to treat you this way, of going back and forth, or of treating you like an option. You were as abundant as you can be, and it feels like there's this limiting belief, I feel, in your subconscious, like it wasn't enough. With the Nine of Spears in its reverse, it's the Nine of Swords. I feel like this may have caused a lot of headaches, a lot of frustration, and a lot of pain. We kind of have to clarify on that. I just want to make sure. Yeah, the Five of Spears. Okay, I'm just making sure. Yeah, I feel like a lot of pain, a lot of anger here as well. It doesn't really make sense because of the energy that you're in, but it feels like somehow this happened. Sometimes we open up doors and we let low vibrational energies into our life. I feel like that could have been a case with you. It's not very clear, but I do know that where you were, what you should have attracted should have been the very best. What you got was not, and you're sitting here now wondering. I don't know what to do. I feel like you are still recovering from the situation. I feel like you're still recuperating yourself. It kind of feels like rest and rejuvenation, and as you slowly pick up the pieces for this person's energy, I feel like they are they're holding firm. I see those feet there, right? This person is keeping themselves stuck, keeping themselves in the middle. It feels like I see your hand reaching out to this person. You may still be very open to this person, but where they are mentally, emotionally, and I want to say spiritually, is very it's not in alignment with you, not anymore. A king maybe, right? A knight, no, right? So let's see, we have here the 10 of Hedgehogs reversed as well. I feel like the Ten of Hedgehogs just may have uprooted some of your life, some of what you built for yourself. One of the things that I have gotten, it was from a healer that has healed me before. And she told me, if you've done it once, you can do it again. And that's the fact right there. I know you've worked hard to get to the state, right, that you're in. Maybe you're still in it, obviously, which is real funny. But I feel like you're not feeling as good as you usually feel. You will get back to that. You've done it before. You've done it with way harder people, with way harder situations. I feel like this could be like a lingering karmic cycle for you, or someone that somehow entered your energy or entered your life when they weren't supposed to. I'm not sure. Things like this, it feels like maybe a door had opened, or maybe a good example for this. I'm gonna throw this out there. Maybe a friend brought them into your life when. That's how the door opened, right? You got introduced to them through a friend or through a mutual acquaintance. This is someone who shouldn't never have popped up in your awareness, and lo and behold, they're there, and you kind of got swept up in it a little bit. They're very indecisive. Had nothing to do with you, by the way. This person's just doesn't have good footing, but they're trying to work on it now. All right, I think that's it. The Five of Spears is coming through as well. I feel right now there has been a disagreement or a fight, and you both are very, you kind of both are not facing each other. It's interesting. I feel you are still open to it in some way, shape, or form as well. Very crazy. So let's look at what their feelings are for you, and then we'll take it from there, Sagittarius. Let's see. A lot of work you've done on yourself. I want to commend you for that work. So let's see. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sorry, I just burped everyone. I finally just ate. Anyway, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Can you tell me what are this person's feelings for Sagittarius to stay? What are this person's feelings for Sagittarius to stay? Let's take a look here. Let's see. We have the first one's going to be the Page of Hedgehogs. Interesting. This is going to be the Page of the Page of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Spears, the Ace of Swords reversed. Interesting. So, it feels like this person still doesn't understand why things didn't work out or things ended for them. We'll see. We have the King of Hedgehogs coming through, and it came out with the Magician. Interesting. And then can I have, it's this one. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, and it's upright. Okay. This person sees you. You are this person's physical type. They see you as that golden opportunity, but somehow the situation between you and them didn't work. I get the feeling here, Sagittarius, and it's just a feeling, right? They may not have been up to the task, all right? They weren't ready for someone like you. You came very well put together. Does that make sense? I feel like there could be a spiritual connection here, maybe, maybe not, but this is someone that you were what they were looking for. It feels like they may not have been what you were. And I don't mean you saw it that way. I think they saw it that way. All right. We have, this is in reverse. We have the Six of Pentacles, and it's upright. With the Wheel of Fortune here, as kind of on the Magician, this person did try to manifest you. They did try to put the work in, or did try to focus their time and energy, but I get the feeling here, because we have the Page starting out, and then we have that King of Hedgehogs. They may not have been able to sustain it or maintain it. All right. Oh, that is true. Hold on. I want to make sure I get this right for you. Let me grab the Labradorite. I forgot to charge my third eye. Anyway, let me grab the Labradorite. I feel if I were to give you like the example that keeps coming through for me, I feel like you required way more energy, way more time, way more focus, way more abundance than this person had at their disposal. That's what it feels like to me. And it's like they couldn't match what you were giving. I feel like you gave what you were meant to give, right? With that Queen of Teacups here. And this person wasn't able to fulfill their end of the bargain. And it feels like your connection may have crumbled, or it may have, I feel like you two have gone your separate ways now. The reason for this is you have this superior, I feel you have a lot of, you're more abundant. You have a lot more, a lot more to you. And this person tried to match that and realized very quickly, very early on, that they were never going to be able to give you as much as you gave them. It's a sore spot for this person. I feel like they're very triggered by statements like that, but it is the truth, isn't it? We have the Ace of Spears and it's reversed here. I do feel this person feels like they failed you, or it feels like the situation was a failure, all right? With the Wheel of Fortune coming through and that Page of Hedgehogs, let me see. Again, they're tight for them. They could be waiting for the right time, as well. With that page of pentacles there, I feel like they're planning for something in the future between you and them, but we'll see, right? Let's take a look here. I want to know, what are this person's biggest regrets? What are this person's biggest regrets towards Sagittarius? What are this person's biggest regrets towards Sagittarius, please? Let's see. I've used this deck like all day today, and I'm really loving it. All right, I'm very happy about it. Okay, so we have the Nine of Flowers reversed. Interesting. One, I feel this person's biggest regret is to give up too soon, too early. They couldn't sustain, I feel, your pace, your energy, where you were in life. They just couldn't keep up with you, and this person regrets giving up on this connection very quickly, and making you feel like you weren't worth it or something like that. I don't think that they told you the truth about why they were doing that. We have the Four of Pentacles in its reverse. I don't think this person was open. I don't think they were honest. And I don't think that they gave you what you needed to truly understand why they may have been pulling away, or why they weren't able to match your frequency, your energy. We also have the Five of Pentacles reversed, and it came out with the Temperance reverse. Interesting. And then the last card we have is going to be the Ace of Hedgehogs reverse. Some of you, this person made you an offer and then they rescinded it. All right. Not going to be for everyone, but it feels like to a certain degree that this person gave, right? They gave to your connection. They gave to you. They attempted to anyway. And they were never able to give more. Some of you, this person may have given you half, especially if they were going between you and someone else. But whatever the case is, I feel like this person is now, living with those consequences, right? Let me see what's the overall. We have the Eight of Spears, the Eight of Swords reverse. Interesting. I got to be honest with you, Sagittarius. It feels like they tell themselves they're not. But I feel like that is coming from their ego. Maybe it's showboating, and maybe this person is, I don't know what's the word is, in denial, right? With the Ace of Hedgehogs here and the Nine of Wands in its reverse, they gave up, rescinded their offer, and it kind of left you wondering what happened. It kind of reminds me of someone going out on a date, and you know that you are their type and vice versa, and they stand you up or something like that. Something like this. It's like it doesn't make sense to you. It hits you so hard that it makes you feel really awful. And you're sitting here trying to recover and bring yourself back into balance. They regret throwing you out of alignment. They regret making you feel this way, but this had nothing to do with you. It had everything to do with themselves and what they knew they were lacking, whether they want to admit that or not. They may have been going between two people so that they had an excuse as to why they were never able to match your energy. But in reality, they were never able to, and never going to be able to match it. I feel like this is something that this person is maybe battling, right? With truths like that. They don't want to face truth like this as well. Let's see what's behind here. We have the Six of Hedgehogs in its reverse. I feel like everything that they could give, everything that they could give, they did give, but it was never going to be enough. Not for you, not for where you were, how the energy that you're in, and the work you've done on yourself. You deserve the best, and what this person was always going to give you, even at their fullest, right, even at their max, would not have been that. In fact, it would have always been a little short. And it feels like this is something that they regret. I think they regret bouncing between you and someone else, or juggling you and someone else. I feel like I want to phrase it like that for your title. Anyway, that's a crazy reading. Is there anything else that you want to give? Since I'm a little early, I've been finishing these readings real early somehow. Anyway, we have the King of Flowers, the King of Wands reversed, and it came out with the Four of Spears, the Four of Swords. And it comes out with the Seven of Teacups reversed. I do feel with the King of Flowers in its reverse, this person, even though I feel like maybe you are separated from each other, I feel like there has been truly a fight where you two have gone your separate ways. They may act like they're okay, but this person is very disempowered and they're feeling very lackluster about life. One thing I can see, when you make a mistake and you don't know how to face it, I feel it's that one, right? But I feel like there's other things here as well. It's funny. It does feel like that too. It's an odd thing. No, we won't. We won't. I don't like negative stuff coming through. Anyway, I like only that truth. But I can tell that this person's in a bad place. And they're having to face that, right? With the Seven of Teacups here, you know, they're stuck with their choice. I can feel it. They're stuck with it now. So let's take a look here for Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Can you tell me what does this person want to say to Sagittarius? Also, Sagittarius, there is an extended. If you are interested in getting the extended, you can check it out. All right. Let's see. I want to look you in the eyes. This comes out a lot. They do. I feel like this person does. This feels very hollow to me, though, right? Very hollow. I feel like this person has no energy. No, I feel no conviction, and they have no. They just have nothing to give, right? To back that up, right? Back that statement up. There's that King of Wands in its reverse. We're going over right over the King of Wands. This person is. They're very disempowered right now. I feel like. I don't know where this disempowered feeling comes from, or why this person's feeling like, I don't know. It's like why they're feeling this way, but it's interesting. It's like they're having to live with some choices that they've made, and they don't really want that, right? They are seeing things clearly, that's for sure. But it's this, right? They always had too many responsibilities, and I'm gonna take two of these. They always had too many responsibilities. They were never able to match you. I feel like you had a ton of energy, a lot of abundance, and you had so much to give. And this person intuitively, innately understood that they could never match that. All right. We have I'm patiently waiting for the right time. They could be, but again, I feel like there's no energy backing this up. This is just like I want to say sweet nothings that people tell people, right? Rather than there's actual conviction and energy there. I feel like this is them. But it's going to go right here. This person does want to know where you stand, Sagittarius, and know how you feel about them, all right? You do make this person feel at home. I still feel this with that. There's change to something. You do make this person feel at home, Sagittarius, but Yang's coming through as well. You deserve someone who's in that, who's in the right energy for you, right? Who can match what you're bringing to the table. All right. I'm going to leave it just like that, Sagittarius. Know how much I love and care about you. I thank you. There is an extended if you want to check it out in the comment or description section, and take care. Bye, Sagittarius.